All right, well, I'm going to be on YouTube here. This is the Clinton County Fair Wolf Show.
Just a couple of minutes long.
I tried going live and I got shut down 3 times. So I decided to start over. Yep.
Because they brought wolves back.
See, they have help us care for our animals.
So please listen.
$1 per person.
And then I'm going to bring them out for you.
But that's when they don't have a show. We share planet Earth with all forms of life. And here we have the dogs howling. Carrying, we have gonna have background music and gonna have howling. So I know I'm not trying to get the background music in, but I'm going to. Okay, that's why I'm talking along.
Exciting scientific findings of the past half century has been the discovery of widespread trophic cascades.
Yep.
A trophic cascade is an ecological process which starts at the top of the food chain and tumbles
You never seen a
all
wolf?
the way down to the bottom. And the classic example is what happened in the Yellowstone National Park in the United States when wolves
Seen them on TV and stuff like that, right?
in
I've seen on
1995.
TV.
They're not live.
We all know that wolves kill.
Yeah, that's the way it is with most people.
But perhaps we're slightly less aware.
I have seen them in.
I heard they're still. I'm a Trump supporter too.
Yeah.
I love Trump.
Yeah.
Before the wolves turned up, they'd been
Yep,
absent
he helped me out once, so I don't want to get involved right now because I'm filming.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to about that situation. I'll talk to you maybe afterwards about why you helped me.
The vegetation there to almost nothing.
Yeah,
Just
I
great.
don't blame you.
I heard there's still some
But as
love.
soon as the wolves
Yeah, there is right here.
And
Yeah, certain states still have them in the wild. So our state, no.
First, of course, they killed some of the deer.
At one
That
time,
was the
yes.
major thing.
I'm pretty sure it might be
Much more
some of the mountains.
significant, they radically changed the behavior of the deer.
Well,
The deer started
they
avoiding
did put
certain
coyotes
parts of the
back
park.
here.
The places where they could be trapped.
Coyotes. We have coyotes in this
gorges.
now.
And immediately those
I have
places
seen
started
one,
to
so-
degenerate.
I've never seen
In
one. I don't
some
want to see
areas,
a coyote.
the height of the trees.
They're not going to harm you if you don't bother them.
In just 6 years.
Like, you know how far
quickly became
You know how far the coyote was from me in the wild? You see him walking behind me? See him walking behind me? That's how close the coyote was to me.
Started to increase.
Yeah, walking behind me in the woods.
Because beavers like to eat the trees. And beavers, like wolves, are ecosystem engineers. They create niches for other species.
Eat
And
the
the dams
trees.
they built in the rivers provided habitats for otters and muskrats and ducks and fish and reptiles and amphibians. The wolves killed coyotes. And as a result of that, the number of rabbits and mice began to rise, which meant more hawks, more weasels, more foxes, more badgers. Ravens and bald eagles came down to feed on the carrion that the wolves had left. Bears fed on it too, and their population began to rise as well, partly also because there were more berries growing on the
worry about
regenerating
me.
shrubs.
I'm not gonna
And the
harm
bears
anyone.
reinforced the impact of the wolves by killing some of the calves of the deer.
You hear what everything they
Here's
saying
where
on there?
it's really interesting. The wolves changed the behavior of the rivers.
Yep.
They began to meander less. There was less erosion. The channels narrowed. More pools formed. More riffle sections, all of which were great for wildlife habitats. The rivers changed
This is the wolves
in response to
of the world.
And the reason was that the regenerating forests
Don't worry about-
stabilized the banks so that they collapsed less often, so that the rivers became more fixed in their course. Similarly, by driving the deer out of some places and the vegetation recovering on the valley sides, there was less soil erosion because the vegetation stabilized that as well. So the wolves, small in number, transform not just the ecosystem of the Yellowstone National Park, this huge area of land, but also its physical geography.
Hey, you can see him back in there.
Isn't that amazing? Are you guys ready to meet some wolves? Alrighty then, the first ones coming out are a couple of our senior wolves. Please welcome Alaska and Chemo. Yes, say hello to 17-year-old Alaska and Chemo. These are the oldest wolves we have here with us. They're also the last of our original group of wolves that we acquired some time ago that included our alpha male and female. Now recently we lost our alpha female. She was 20 years old. And shortly before that we had lost the alpha male. So right now the pack is without leadership, and that's not a good thing. You know, those two are very important to the stability of the pack. They're the boss, the leader. In the wild, they're responsible for the pack, taking care of them, guiding them, teaching them. That's their job. So it's definitely a big loss. Well, I thought I knew who our new alpha male was going to be. He seemed to be ready to step into that position. He was kind of taking care of them, whatnot, like the alphas do. But guess what I found out? It's not the boys that decide these things, it's the girls. And one of our younger females said, no, he's not the one. And she literally kicked him out of the pack. So he's now the lone wolf. And so we've got to wait now for that little female to choose a mate that will be the alpha male. So we're waiting on that.
The microphone's crackling.
Now let's see
We did
if
have some
can
rain
get these
earlier.
guys sit up here and look pretty. Boys and girls, if you want to howl, now's the time to do it. So let's hear some howling out there. Howling wolves. Come on, howling wolves. Let's go. Good job. All right. Let's hear it for the pack. Huh? Let's hear it for the pack.
Yeah, it has hesitation there too.
The one on the very top here is Alaska. And on the other end, having a little bit of containing himself, is little Chemo. And we call them the boys, and we think they're beautiful. What do you guys think? Huh? Aren't they beautiful? And don't they all deserve a place to live, right? Just like the rest of us, for sure. You know, the only culture that truly understood the wolves were the Native Americans. And they thought of them as their brother wolf. They learned from the wolves. They would watch how they would hunt and actually copy some of those same tactics. But I think the most important thing that we can learn are their family values. Know that the wolf is one of only 3 species of animal in the whole world that cares for the elderly. That's right, if there's an older one that can't hunt, the others will bring food back for him. If there's one that's sick, they'll take care of them. They're amazing. They deserve our respect, and right now they need our help. Once again, they've been taken off the protected list, and that's not such a good thing. Now, we all know that wolves live in a pack. There could be anywhere from 5 up to as many as 20 wolves in any one group. The amazing thing is, that in that pack, only the alpha male and female will mate and have young. And when the babies are born, the whole pack joins in caring for them. Even to the point that some of the other females will actually start to lactate, if necessary, to care for them. Now, a while ago, we were lucky enough to help out some young ones. We didn't know how the pack was going to accept them. Well, we soon found out our alpha female wanted nothing to do with them. She hadn't given birth to them, so for her, they weren't part of the pack. But one of our other females did see the need, and she adopted them. Would you guys like to meet some babies? Yeah? All right, well, we're going to put these guys away because guess what? They don't like them. All right, in you go, you two. Come on. Come on. There's for you. Good boy. Okay, Alaska's in. Where's Chemo? Come on, Chemo. Hey. Chemo. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There you go. In you go. Get in. All right. They're in. And here come the babies. Out you go. Whoa, do they look like babies? Well, they're not pups, obviously, but they are youngsters. You know, wolves take a long time to fully mature. They grow physically real fast the first year, and that's for survival. They've got to be able to keep up with the pack. But mentally, that's another thing, and does take quite a lot longer. About 5 years. Big one. Good job. Now what we've got here is one little female. This one here in the front, her name is Star. And her brothers, Timber and Lobo. And Star does like to jump. She's gonna wind up, go for a big one. Good job. Let's hear it for Star. Huh? Thank you, Star. That was great. Really, I'm just playing with these guys. Finding out what their personalities are, their abilities. You know, animals, like people, are all different. So we try them out on different behaviors to see how they're going to fit in with us. Now that was pretty simple, just a little jumping. Let's try something a little bit more difficult.
Sorry about
We
the
call
tilt.
it rolling out the barrel.
Hey,
Now we show our animals
I tried to go
behaviors
live, but my
like
phone
this.
kept shutting off, so I
Their
decided to go the
enrichment.
second best way and then upload
know,
it
it's a
to
challenge
YouTube and
for
send it
them.
out.
To do these different things.
Tabitha went sick
And that's
again.
good for their body,
What?
She ended up being taken to the
for
hospital.
their mind.
Oh.
Let's see who can do this.
Her
Come on.
one area in the breast is hurting her.
Oh.
Whoops.
Supposed to be taking certain type of medication, but said she hadn't taken it yet.
That's Timber on top. Take it
Right
away,
off to the
Timber.
side.
Whoops. Okay. Far enough.
The little one keeps getting in the way.
A little hilly out here.
He was sitting down, but he keeps
Let's
moving
hear
around.
it for Timber.
You can't see that when people are trying to film.
And then we have little Lobo. Isn't he cute? Don't you guys
Little
think
Lobo.
he's cute?
I remember Lobo.
It's a good thing because he does nothing. That's it, he's just cute. Come on, sit down. There you go. You know, wolves have more teeth than a domestic
I
dog.
tried 3 times. 3
And their
times.
jaw strength or pressure
I'm not doing it again.
instead of a pit bull. They have about
Daughter here, look.
1,500 pounds of pressure in that jaw. And that, of course,
Brittany
is
here?
one of the reasons
I know. So,
that they are
Yeah,
such
but I'm not
efficient
sure where
hunters.
she is. Right
okay.
Now we're
I
gonna
thought
try
you'd be over
one
here
more
watching,
thing with
but
these
I know
guys.
you were over to buy the pig
call
show,
it
I think.
The wolf
Yeah.
playground. Because you don't train wolves. They're not like a dog. They have a totally different mentality.
My male dog keeps
Way
spraying the
of
fence.
thinking
And
So we
that
have
little
to
boy
find
keeps getting in the way.
that they want to do. And then we hope that they'll do it when we ask them. Believe me.
See, when they
It
don't
doesn't
have a
always
show,
work just the
you
way
can
we
go
have it
inside,
planned.
$1 per person.
But that's when the
You
treats
can
come
take
in handy.
pictures of.
It's called positive reinforcement.
But I don't want to go in and show right now. I just had some barbecue.
And they get a treat.
You know, go in
In
there
their case, come
with
on,
wolves,
let's go.
Yeah.
with your
It's
hands
raw meat.
smelling like meat.
Go ahead.
That's not a
These
good.
guys eat about 5 pounds of raw meat every day. And that's each.
See, 5 pounds of raw meat.
Really? And we've got some sneaky ones here too. Yes. All right, Timber. I think you
Well,
might have been
show's
in
on.
cahoots
Get up
with
here
her on
now.
that one. I guess we'll do that a little different. Thank you. Good job. You can stop now. That's good enough.
You're at the bunny.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes we have a little too much fun out here at the
Get
playground.
up here.
Maybe if you guys would give him a really big round of applause, huh? There you go. Good job. And away they go.
They are. Come
Well,
on.
you met a
Get up
couple
here.
of seniors,
Yeah, they're.
and
I'm
you
filming
met
them
some
right now.
youngsters. Would you like to meet some more? Yeah?
Come on. She
Well,
has
next
the big
group to
doggies
come
out.
really
not
are the
puppies.
babies. They're all under a year
right.
old. That means they're officially a cub. Problem is they've only been out here a few times, in front of an audience, that is. What does that mean? I have no idea what they might do. Are you sure you want to meet them? Yeah? Okay, let's see
Just
what
I had to
happens.
put my
All right, you guys.
above them too.
In you go. In you go. Good job. Get good. Watch out.
Native American wolves music in the background, and you have music back here. So
And here come the babies. For real.
There's Bert.
Hey. Get up.
Brittany always comes with
she's reading the film.
And there they are.
She's on camera.
Brittany always sits down. You see
These
that?
are the
Yeah,
babies.
gonna have a wet behind.
Oh well.
She
Now the first wolves you met were Eastern Timbers.
didn't want to come up away from the
These
rabbits.
are a totally different type
No,
of wolf.
she didn't.
Actually, I have two
I can
different
understand.
types out here.
It's probably the big one she
Smaller
was
ones,
liked.
Smaller ones are
The ones,
Western Timber.
the
The
Himalayan
black one
ones.
is the very rare black phase Western Timber. She was the only black one in the whole litter. Oh, they're gonna have fun in the pool here, I guess. Having a little drink, a little dip. Yes.
Well, you're inside of a
So
hot
she was
trailer, so
the only black one, very rare.
I don't know if it's hot.
It
Might be air conditioned.
with us. Also, she's the one I believe is going to be our new alpha female. She's the one that kicked poor Phoenix right out of the pack. Meanwhile, come here, guys. Come up here. These other two, this guy and his brother, this is Klondike, and his brother Juno, are British Columbian wolves, Canadian wolves. And that's why they're so much bigger at this very young age. You probably know any of our wild animals, the farther north they come from, the bigger they get. And that's so they can deal with the conditions, the climate. the
he was asking me if
prey
we
that
had
they
wolves
have to
around
hunt
here. We don't
for.
have wolves. We have coyotes, but no
So they're
wolves.
going to grow, these big boys are probably going to top out at about 175 pounds.
You still
Now wolves,
years
I don't
ago.
know if you realize it, they come in all different sizes, shapes, colors. Some you might not even recognize as a wolf. They come from a 40-pound red wolf up to a 250-pound Alaskan gray. And we've got everything in between, which is what we've got here, in between. Now these guys, these golden ones, that's a beautiful color. But let me tell you, they weren't born that color, and they won't stay that color. They were born a dark brown, like most wolf cubs are. And shortly after they came out of the den, at about 3 weeks, they changed to this color. Now, they don't all change to this golden color. It depends, again, on what type of wolf they are. Being the northern wolves that they are, they needed to be a lighter color, so they would blend in. It's for camouflage, so that they would blend in with their surroundings. Now, they're going to change again. Come here.
They're gonna keep spraying the same spot.
You know? Wait. Come here now. Come here. Come here. Let me touch you. Yes. Come here. If you look at this undercoat, you'll see that it's coming in dark now. They're gonna be gray, but they're gonna be a silver gray, not that brownish red gray like the Eastern Timbers. They're gonna be different. Now let's take a look at these guys and see just what some of their characteristics are. Check out those little round ears. That's so on those cold winter nights, the tips of them won't freeze off. That long snout for getting into the foxholes, the rabbit holes. They love white-tailed rabbit. The yellow golden eyes, and of course the long legs and big feet. If you look at a wolf's foot up close, you'll see that it's
And you're gonna have some Elvis behind us. That's one song I have to talk over.
Attractions
I just don't want
are
to.
out there on the hunt.
Elvis, for some reason, their place don't want you to even listen to that
Can easily
music.
take down deer.
They rather have you talk over their songs.
All right, we're going to see if we can get these
Boy, you
guys
get
up
copyrighted
on-
with this song behind me
One of the
a
first
lot.
things that we-
Oh yes,
You-
blue,
Klondike, get up
blue
there.
suede shoes.
Klondike, come on, get up on top. Up, go
Glad
on.
that's over.
Juno, Raven, good job. Let's hear it for the babies. Good job. All right. Down here. Now they're going to get a treat, but they do have to be in their place in order to get that treat. We're going to start over here with Raven.
Just like your phone, mine's getting
Raven,
low
you're
too.
sopping wet. We've got little Jubilee here. There you go for Jubilee. Up on the top there, being very patient, is Juno. And on the other end, not being so patient, is Klondike. Come on, Klondike. There you go. Let's hear it one more time for these beauties. Ah, aren't they gorgeous? Yeah. It's going to be real interesting to see what develops over the next few months with these guys.
Yay.
Now we do have one last behavior to show you here, but I want to let you know that right after the show, we're going to open up the arena. If you'd like to come inside, see all the wolves up close, you'll go into the den. You can take pictures in there. It's $1 a person. Also, well, real
I don't have
special,
I
we're
don't
gonna
have
bring
that
the
to go
lone
in.
wolf
I would
out
like to, but
and offer you a mini
I just got that sandwich. It was the last I brought.
on the pedestals here. And if Phoenix so desires, he'll come up
I
and say
had
hello.
put some change. I just put some change in there, but
Someone
that's
can take your picture with your camera, your phone, your device, and that's $5. That's a really unique opportunity.
no, I don't want to do that.
Now let's see if we can do one more behavior here with these guys. This is a brand new one that we've just started. This is kind of how we do that. Go on. We're going to start with one wolf, and it'll end up, when it's finished, to be all of them. But right now, it's just Klondike.
Just Klondike? That doesn't look like just Klondike. It's two of them.
Good job. Sit up, look pretty. Let's hear it for Klondike. Thank you, Klondike. Good job. I guess Juno's ready to try. We'll have to let him try next time. Thank you, guys, and thank you for watching our show. We hope you enjoyed the animals. Most of all, we hope you learned that we share the planet Earth with all forms of life. Have a great night here at the fair. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you.
What?
Now, if you do want to come inside, you'll line up over here.
Yeah, you line over there to
Line
go
us over
inside.
here.
All right. Guys, have a good day.
Guys back in.
After they
We'll
get
open
them
up the
in.
arena, and I'll bring Phoenix out, and we'll get started. And of
Like the
course,
black
if you
one.
have any questions,
When it's nighttime,
that's what we're
the
here
black one
for.
can come out.
Wait till they get inside. Once I get the last one in, I'll. That last one doesn't want to go in. There she goes. That one. Wow.